A few months ago, Hypixel released a foraging update for Hypixel Skyblock. In that update, they changed the park from a boring old island to a majestic kingdom, added a bunch of cool new NPCs, but most importantly, they made foraging a lot more important, as many of these NPCs now required wood to complete their quest. With a once useless commodity like wood suddenly gaining so much value in Hypixel Skyblock, the price of wood shot up tremendously on the auction house, and many Hypixel Skyblockians actually saw this as an opportunity to make tons of money! Hence began the Great Wood Rush, where many Hypixel Skyblockians would spend tons of money on expensive foraging, equipment, and potions so that they could grind tons of wood to sell on the auction house to get extremely rich. With that, bringing on the Age of Foraging! Fast forward to present day, foraging has become a pretty much quintessential part of the Hypixel Skyblock experience. Wood still sells for an extremely high price on the auction house, making it still a very good money-making method in today's world. And most importantly, the foraging skill has also become a very important skill to level up, as foraging actually gives you extra strength as you level it up. And if you want to do any decent amount of damage, having a high strength is pretty much necessary. Foraging skill has definitely become a very important skill for people to level up as well. So with that all being said, you guys probably have one simple question now, which is, Binner, what have you done for foraging? Now, the answer to that question will probably be something that you guys already expect, which is, I have done absolutely nothing. Bruh. Like, legit, my foraging level is still 16. I have barely farmed any trees at all since the foraging update, unlike everyone else. Now, in my defense, okay, I'm a very lazy person, and farming wood over and over again for hours on end is so boring. Like, how can anyone stand to do that? Do I look like I'm a hardworking enough person to do something like that? Of course not. Sure, it can make me lots of money, but I'm pretty sure that killing zealots can make you even more money. So, and like, you know, at least killing zealots is slightly more fun. Okay, I take the last statement back. Killing zealots is even more boring, but what to do, man? Anyway, so I think it's finally time for me, ladies and gentlemen, to stop procrastinating the foraging level and actually start grinding some wood. Especially now that the dungeons update is extremely imminent, I should probably get started as soon as possible. So yeah, with that being said, guys, let's get straight into it. But hold on a sec. Before we can get into any sort of foraging, we need to first become extremely powerful. Get it? Extremely. I need to stop making terrible puns. But anyway, so before we can get into any sort of foraging, we need to first get some decent foraging equipment so that, you know, we can farm things efficiently and not waste too much time. So what do we need for foraging equipment? Well, all we need is two simple items. The first item that we need is a legendary axe, an axe known to slice through wood and destroy trees. The axe of deforestation, as they would say. Not really, I don't think it ever had that name, but anyways, the axe is the tree capitator. I mean, you guys probably have already heard about the tree capitator from my other video that I made, but we'll go into that later when we get it. And the second item that we need is, once again, a very special pet in Hypixel Skyblock that is extremely overpowered for foraging. Once again, you'll find out later when we get it. So yeah, without further ado, guys, let's get straight to getting these two items and becoming extremely powerful, I guess. Alright, so the first item that we will be getting in today's video is the tree capitator. Now, I'm gonna assume that you guys already know what the tree capitator does from a previous video that I already have made on this channel. And if you haven't watched it yet, I'll just shorten it down for you. Basically, it's just a very overpowered axe. That all being said, there has been one major change has happened to the tree capitator ever since I made that video, which is its price. You see, back then when I made that video, tree capitators was going for around 9 to 10 million coins, mainly because of the massive hype around the axe and people just wanting to get the axe as soon as possible. But now that the hype has kind of died down, the price of the axe has dropped tremendously, and now you can pretty much buy it for around 2 to 3 million coins on the auction house. That being said, there is still a cheaper way to get the tree capitator, which is to buy the ingredients to craft one and then crafting it. So how do we craft a tree capitator? Well, it is actually not that difficult. All we need is 8 stacks of enchanted obsidian and a jungle axe. The jungle axe is essentially free as it costs like next to nothing in coins. So the main cost of the tree capitator actually comes from the 8 stacks of obsidian. Alright, so I've kind of been watching the price of obsidian on the stock market for the past few days, and I've noticed that the cheapest price obsidian tends to sell for is around 4,100 coins per enchanted obsidian. But I'm gonna leave a buy order for 8 stacks of enchanted obsidian at a price of 4,200 per enchanted obsidian, mainly because I'm kind of impatient and I don't want to have to like wait 3 days for my buy order to fill. Like, no one wants to wait 3 days for a buy order to fill. Like, what is this, dude? How much would this cost me? It'll cost me 2.1 million coins, which is a rather big discount from the 2.9 average that I have to pay if I want to buy this on the auction house. So I think this is a pretty good deal. Alright, so while we're waiting for the buy order for enchanted obsidian to fill on the bazaar, we're gonna try get the other material that we need to craft the tree capitator, which is the jungle axe. Now, I could just go ahead and buy a jungle axe directly off the auction house, but I don't really feel like entering a bidding world with someone right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and craft one. Now, in order to craft a jungle axe, all you need is 3 pieces of enchanted jungle wood, and I know a perfect way to get 3 pieces of enchanted jungle wood. I can just buy it from this dude. Alright, give me all your jungle wood, kid. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so I've gotten myself 2 sticks from this chest over here, and as you can see, we now have all the materials that we need to craft the jungle axe. But once again, we're running into another strange problem. You see, the thing is, I actually don't have the crafting recipe for the jungle axe. Like, I haven't farmed any wood, guys, okay? Like, why would I have enough collection to craft the jungle axe? So once again, we're gonna be relying on the power of friendship.
But I'm pretty sure this is not the power of friendship anymore. This is more like exploiting your friends for financial gain.
Shut up, kid. You don't know what's going on in life. Alright, my best friend Shibi. Where is my best friend Shibi? Ah, Shibi. My best friend Shibi. Dude, he's just ignoring me. What is this, dude? Dude, look at this guy, dude. He's just ignoring me. What is this? Alright, I swear to God, dude, if Shibi scams me of this axe, I will be triggered, okay? I unlocked this recipe 2 days into skyblock. You're so bad. Shut up, Shibi. You're bad. I'm not bad. Jesus Christ, he's making fun of me, man. I'm telling you, dude. This guy is evil, man. You know what's extremely funny about this? Shibi actually sent that message into guild chat without any context. So all my guild members think he's like crazy right now. This is so funny. Who are you talking to, Shibi? Does he have a multi-personality disorder? Alright, so it has been a couple hours since the last clip, and I think my buy order on the bazaar should be filled by now. There we have it, boys. 512 enchanted obsidian. Okay, time to craft this legendary axe, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my beautiful tree capitator. Alright, so the next thing we need to do to the tree capitator before we can use it is to actually enchant it. But here's the deal, because the tree capitator is actually an axe, there isn't that many enchantments to put on it. Like, I'm pretty sure there's only one, which is efficiency. So I'm gonna go ahead and put efficiency on this axe right over here. And the next thing we have to put on the axe is telekinesis, which can be done from this NPC over here. And there we have it, boys. Efficiency 5 and telekinesis 1. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we have our working tree capitator. Alright, so now that we have completed the first item on the list, it's time for us to go on to the second item, which is the mystery pet, which is extremely good for foraging. Well, if you guys couldn't guess already, well, the pet I'm talking about is the ocelot pet. Now, the reason why the ocelot pet is extremely good for foraging is because, first of all, the ocelot pet actually provides a foraging XP boost, which is just extremely good because, I mean, the whole purpose of us getting this tree capitator and the pet today is to grind foraging levels. So if I can get a foraging boost, why would I not get it? But another reason why the ocelot pet is extremely good is because it gives me plus 50 speed. And in case you guys don't know, extra speed is always good whenever you're doing foraging because it allows you to travel tree to tree much faster and allows you to farm at a much more efficient rate. The pet also has other abilities like allowing your foraging minions to work 30% faster while on your island. The foraging minions boost might be useful if I ever do switch to wood minions, but I'll see. That's like a extra thing that I can get out of the ocelot pet. So with that all being said, let's go ahead and get this ocelot pet. Now, there's actually 2 ways of getting the ocelot pet. The first way is just to craft it, and the second way is just to buy it. Now, in order to craft an ocelot pet, what you need is 8 stacks of enchanted jungle wood and 1 super enchanted egg in the middle. Now, I did the calculations for the crafting recipe of the ocelot pet, and it will cost me roughly about 1.4 million coins. And here's the deal, even if I do craft an ocelot pet, I'm actually not guaranteed to get a legendary ocelot pet, which is kind of what we want here. Instead, what I've done is I went to an auctions website to check the prices of legendary ocelot pets, and here's a really funny thing I found. I found that legendary ocelot pets nowadays are selling generally for less than 1 million coins, which is just plain ridiculous because it costs 1.4 million coins to craft the ocelot pet, and you're not even confirmed to get a legendary. But I can just buy a legendary ocelot pet off the auction house for less than 1 million coins. So at this point, it's just pretty much a dumb move to try craft an ocelot pet. Like, I mean, no matter how good that content is, it's just stupid, okay? You're just wasting money if you try to do that. So what I have done instead is that I have been watching the auction house for the past few days, and I managed to snipe an ocelot pet for 943,000 coins. Honestly speaking, if I was a little bit more patient, I probably could have sniped a legendary ocelot pet for like 500,000 coins. But I mean, 900,000 coins isn't that bad of a deal either, you know, considering the fact that it costs 1.4 million coins to craft one of these. So, you know, this was a pretty good price, I think. So there we have it, boys. We now have the ocelot pet, and with that, ladies and gentlemen, we now have the 2 items that we need to become extremely powerful. Why am I so proud of this pun? This is really bad as well. Alright, so I've gone ahead and bought myself a god splash over here. I think I paid around like 95,000 coins for this. Now, I know some of you guys are probably thinking right now, Binner, isn't getting a god splash kind of excessive? Because, you know, the last I remembered, potions like strength wasn't very useful while you're farming trees. I mean, well, yeah, technically true, but listen, okay, it doesn't matter, okay? I just wanted all the potions, okay? Leave me alone. Alright, so with that, I started a 45-minute wood grinding session to test if my equipment was actually as good as I thought it was, and to see basically roughly how much money I would make from around 45 minutes of wood grinding, as well as how much foraging levels I would gain. Alright, so I have just finished my wood grinding session, and as you can see over here, this is the total yield I've got from 45 minutes of wood mining. So let's take a look how much this will sell for on the bazaar. Okay, this will make me roughly around 250,000 coins. I mean, it isn't that great, to be honest with you. 250,000 coins isn't that much, and honestly speaking, if I grinded summoning eyes, chances are I can probably make 4 times the amount of money. But what's important here is this. I've actually managed to level up my foraging from level 16 to level 18 in just 45 minutes. So what I've actually found is that foraging levels I actually gain much quicker than I originally thought. Like, I can level this up so much quicker than I thought I could. And yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go get to grinding. And with that, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Have a good one, guys. Peace out.
Drop it like it's hot.